downtown McKinney in this old office building where my wife works. It looks like there used to be a bridge. You can see the doorway there. It went over here, so obviously these two buildings connected at one time with some type of hallway or bridge. What it looks like downtown. Welcome everyone, this is John with Living in Our 50s. You know, I wanted to follow up a little bit on our topic the other day about, stop waiting to feel ready. Just wanted to let you know that God does work with those with willing hearts. You know, if you're waiting to feel ready before you obey God, you might be waiting too long. So just wanted to make sure I covered that. There's going to be other stuff in this vlog today, but some of the things that I just felt like I probably should kind of talk about to add on to it is that, the Bible is full of people who did not feel ready. There was a lot of people, like Moses, he didn't think he was ready. David didn't feel like he was ready. Gideon, they all were hesitant and all were chosen. God doesn't wait for perfection from you. He looks for obedience. So readiness is often built after the first step of faith, not before it. So think about that as you're, contemplating what is God calling you to do. If God puts something on your heart, it's not an accident by any means. And today's step doesn't have to be big. Remember that. It doesn't have to be big, just like we were talking about the other day, the little small steps. It doesn't have to be big today. It just has to be faithful. Hopefully that helps you a little bit. I don't know. God can use what you're willing to place in his hands. Even if it feels small to you, he can use that. God doesn't call the prepared. He prepares the called. Surely you've heard that before. God doesn't call the prepared. He prepares the called. That was my definite. It was definitely my the way he called me. I knew I wasn't ready for it, or wasn't. What's the word? Wasn't prepared. Wasn't equipped. He equips the called, though. Sometimes you hear it in different ways, but God doesn't call the prepared. He prepares the called. In Zechariah 4:10, it says, "Do not despise these small beginnings, for the Lord rejoices to see the work begin." Let that meditate on that verse. That's again Zechariah 4:10, and check it out. Read it for yourself. But yeah, today's I just wanted to kind of clarify a few things from the other day and where that all came from. But today I'm driving my wife around. She had to come down to McKinney for work. So there's roads are better here than they were up in Sherman. We still have the same problem up there in Sherman. So hopefully the sun and the warmth is melting everything, but it was a slow go leaving the house. Trash did come pick up, but he was slipping and sliding too. So thankfully they got out and about. But yesterday's video wasn't to be negative or anything. It was just to point out, hey, we got a problem. There's a problem we need to take care of, because we shouldn't have schools shut down for a whole week. Now, when I was a kid, I would have loved that, but I don't think that ever happened, to be honest with you. It seems like there should be a better way to get more equipment in there to get this taken care of. But not sure what else I'll film today, because we're just kind of going as we go. I've been to Best Buy looking for a little doohickey to hook in my for my Apple Watch to charge from a regular USB to USB-C, and I found that at Best Buy, and I found some stuff at Home Depot, because our front porch lights, I'd like to have that on a timer, and I just got a smart switch, almost said smart plug, smart switch, so hopefully that'll hook up to our Wi-Fi, and I can get it programmed to where it will come on and off, and we don't have to worry about turning the lights on and off on the front porch. This day and age, we shouldn't have to do that, right? But yeah, just remember that. I mean, God doesn't call the prepared, he prepares the called, right? So if you're called, he'll prepare you. He just needs you to make that first step of faith. Alrighty? Like I always say, if the Lord wills, we'll see you in the next vlog. God bless. Y'all have a great day. Bye. So if you don't know the greatness of HEB, you're fixing to find out. All the good stuff they have, it's special to them. Special from them, however you say it.